In a world that insists on fitting in, a world that praises patterns, copies, and clones, there are still a few who dare to walk alone. Not because they crave attention, but because they refuse to silence their soul. This is the story of those who break away. This is the rise of rogue strength. Rogue strength isn't found in the spotlight, it grows in the shadows. It's born from rejection, carved by setbacks, and forged by the fire of pure, relentless will. These aren't your polished gym influencers. These are the outliers. The ones who train when the world sleeps. Who eat pain for breakfast and keep moving forward when everyone else gives up. They don't wear masks. Their scars are visible, and their transformation is raw. From scrawny and broken to beasts of muscle and focus, their journey is never linear. It's gritty, brutal, honest. Each drop of sweat is a revolt. Every lifted rep is a declaration. A declaration that says, I am not here to blend in. I am here to become who I was meant to be. Rogue strength is more than a body. It's a mindset. A code. It's the strength to stand up when life knocks you flat. The power to ignore opinions and trust your own voice. It's about creating your own rules, not for rebellion's sake, but because the traditional path never fit. It never spoke your language. So you carved a new road. With calloused hands. With bleeding knuckles. With discipline no one else could see. These are the misfits who became warriors. The unshaped souls who chose to sculpt themselves, not just in the gym, but in life. They didn't chase aesthetics. They chased evolution. Not perfection, but power. Not acceptance, but authenticity. That's the real definition of fitness. Not how you look, but how much you've overcome. You see, there's no blueprint for being different. No map for the outlaws of strength. You'll be misunderstood, judged, laughed at. But in the fire of that rejection, you become something rare, a warrior that's both primal and aware. You understand that being strong isn't about domination. It's about liberation. Freedom from insecurity. Freedom from the fake. Freedom from the expectations that try to cage you. Every rep you grind, every ounce you lift, every pain you endure, it's all part of a bigger rebellion. The rebellion of the Untamed Spirit. A movement built not in gyms but in hearts. It's not just about muscles. It's about mindset. It's about grit. It's about waking up with a purpose and going to war with your weaknesses every single day. They may not understand your journey. They may mock your process. But one day, they'll witness your transformation. And they'll ask how you did it. You'll smile. Because you know there was no shortcut. No magic pill. Just relentless consistency and the decision to never give up, even when everything in you screamed to quit. So to every soul walking the path alone, stay fierce. Stay unapologetic. Your strength is not in being like them. Your strength is in being everything they said you couldn't be. Train hard. Think deeper. Live real. Because the rogue strength lifestyle is not a trend, it's a revolution. One that starts inside. Let this be your reminder. You are not weak for being different. You are powerful because you chose to be yourself in a world that demands conformity. So train with fire in your gut. Live with truth in your veins. And let your journey become the torch that lights the way for the next rebel in line. This is your legacy. This is your rise. This is the rebellion of the Untamed Spirit. This is not just the end of a journey, it's the beginning of something greater. This is your legacy, the mark you leave behind every time you show up when no one's watching, every time you push through the pain, every time you choose growth over comfort. Legacy isn't about fame. It's not about the noise. It's about your impact, the kind of impact that echoes through time and silence, in power, in truth. Your rise wasn't gifted to you. It was earned. Through broken bones, through long nights, through battles in your mind that no one ever saw. You didn't just climb, you crawled, you bled, you sacrificed. And that's why this rise means more. Because it's real. It's raw. It's yours. You didn't just change your body. You rewrote your story. You didn't follow the rules. You made your own code. One built on self-respect, discipline, and pain transformed power. You refused to live sedated. You chose to feel everything, the failure, the pressure, the grind, and you turned it into your fuel. This isn't just physical strength, it's soul-deep strength. Unshakable. Undeniable. And now, the rebellion of the Untamed Spirit begins. A rebellion that doesn't need an audience. That doesn't beg for approval. This rebellion isn't loud, it's focused. It's forged in solitude, not applause. It's the fire that burns quietly in those who refuse to settle. In those who don't just train, they evolve. In those who don't just lift, they awaken. You were never meant to be tamed. Your spirit was designed to break limits, to push past boundaries, to tear down every fake standard that says you need to look a certain way, act a certain way, be a certain way. No. You rise on your own terms, with your own scars, with your own truth. This is your rebellion. This is your roar. So let the world watch. Let them question your path. Let them doubt your fire. Because one day, they'll understand. One day, they'll realize you were never trying to be better than anyone else. You were just trying to become the best version of yourself. And in doing that, you became unstoppable.